Hello, Royals. This is Mademoiselle Mosley. I hope everybody's doing fine. I missed y'all. I ain't been here in a minute. And we all going through this pandemic. And speaking of pandemic, I had something that came across my mind that I thought about. When the pandemic was really on, we had to mask up, stay 6 feet away, because I guess that's the length that they said that the virus could travel if somebody sneezed or something like that. So, you know what I thought about too? What about when we go out and we come home with spiritual viruses? When we go out and we do our thing with who we do it with, we take a shower. That shower not washing off the spirit. It might wash off the residue from the flesh, but the spirit came with you. And I think that's what people don't understand is that everything we do comes home with you. We try to not let our kids know this and know that, but the residue comes with us. And we never thought about it like the pandemic, talk about 6 feet the virus, and if you sneeze or if you come home with that residue on you, it affects everybody around you. Even though they didn't see you do it, even they may not even hear about what you do. But if you really just look at your atmosphere right now or look at what has happened throughout the years, and you be like, where did that come from? That's why when you let people in your house, you're not even just letting that person in your house. You letting whatever's within that person in your house. You may perceive somebody as nice and good, and they have a spirit of jealousy, envy, or a sexual demon. Life is basically more spiritual, where it is more spiritual than it is physical. The reason why people think the world is physical, because you see the manifestation of what's spiritual. When you see crime, or when you see drug addiction, when you see so many other things, that is a spiritual thing being manifested physically, because it's something going on with you spiritually when you check out the manifestation of the physical. When you see people abusing their bodies, or people doing things to other people, crimes, whatever it is that you see, that is a manifestation. That is a physical manifestation of a spiritual virus. And it runs rampant through our families. You know how we say that thing in our families, oh, this always been in our family. This is how people always was. Well, it may have been as far as you know, but it had to start somewhere. And sometimes things continue because people don't try to stop it. They don't try to say anything about it. It becomes the norm. The abnorm becomes the norm. And it's not the norm. It's just that we refuse to fight. We want to lay down to it because it's a lot to fight. I'm going to tell you, it's a lot to fight for right. It's a lot to fight for. But I say this to you, that being that we're kind of sort of still in the pandemic, some things are a little bit here and there. Just think about that. If a sneeze could cause someone to get this virus, then when you come home to your children or your grandchildren or your husband or your wife, whatever it is that you did comes home with you. So you're exposing everybody to whatever you're doing that is secretly, you're bringing it home, and it shall be known publicly. And I'm not trying to throw shade on nobody. I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad about anything. I'm just saying we need to give that a thought. I just thought about that because if a virus can be, you can sneeze and it can go 6 feet, and you're 6 feet from somebody, that's why they did the spread. How far can the spiritual viruses go in our families when we're right up on them? All right. I love you guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.